Hey everyone, I am back. I'm doing okay. I'm just chilling in my bed. I'm comfortable like this, and sometimes when I lay here, the best words come to mind, the words that I want to share with you guys. So rather than get up and do anything to my hair or my face or my outfit or whatever and look all presentable, I just picked up my camera and decided to start talking because these are the real moments that I'm feeling my feelings and thinking my thoughts, and I just want to share. So I heard today from my radiation oncologist that I can safely consider myself disease-free today. And that's huge. I thought that I would feel a certain way when I heard that. I just don't really even know how I feel. Maybe it hasn't caught up with me yet. But it's been a long year, and I've brought you guys along with me on this journey throughout this year. It's been important to me to do that because for the people who are my friends and family who are following me, you know that I love you. You know that I wanted to have an outlet to talk to you and to bring you along and to let you know what I'm thinking and what I'm going through, and also for the people who are going to find these videos later because they're looking for somewhere to go after their diagnosis. I wanted to share with you guys the reality of everything that my journey has brought along, even though your journey may be different. But I kind of came on here today just to talk really specifically about what got me through. And I know that I've mentioned several times that I'm a believer, that I believe in God, and that I believe that He got me through this. But I really just want to go on and explain a little bit more. I want to let you know that I survived stage 3 invasive ductal carcinoma, but I didn't do that because, I'm lucky or because I am so great or anything like that. Definitely I'm going to give, tons of credit to modern medicine. Modern medicine found my cancer, treated my cancer, got me through. Couldn't have done it without it. Absolutely not. But I emotionally could have only gotten through this with the help of God. And I needed your prayers. I needed your support. I needed to be picked up when I was down. The Lord has given me strength. He's given me courage in my fear. And those are not things that I was able to dredge up out of myself alone. Those are things that by the grace of God, He gave me the ability to get through. And that does not mean that my life was absent of fear. It doesn't mean that my life was absent of anger or sadness. I experienced all those things several times throughout this journey. I was mad and I was sad, and I looked at my kids and wondered if they were going to have a mom still, and I felt sorry for myself, and all of those things are okay, and all of those things are normal, and I think that they're even healthy. But there was this ever-present joy in all of it. You saw in my videos that there was a smile on my face, and there was laughter, there was joking, there was, naming my port, and all these little things that I was able to find joy in, and that joy truly came from the Lord. It was the joy of the Lord in my soul and in my heart that pushed me to keep the faith, to keep hope alive throughout the whole journey to get to this point where I'm at now. And I think it will continue to sustain me because you're never the same after cancer. You're scared all the time. Every time you have a pain or, anything going on, or even with your children or your family, you're like, oh my goodness, it's cancer. And I hear that fear subsides over the time that goes by, and I hope that's true. But yeah, I know that joy and that joy that I'm experiencing from the Lord is something that will continue to sustain me. And I just really wanted to bare my soul and reach out to all of you who are listening. I know that many of you don't believe in the Lord or don't believe in God, and of course I would never ever judge anybody for their religion or the way that they choose to believe. But I just want to share with you why I know that my God is real. And I want to ask you for a moment to take just a second. Just hear me out. Set aside anything that's happened to you in the past, any time that religion has pushed you away or hurt you. And just hear what I have to say, just for a minute, if you could do that for me. Because not all Christians are the same, not all religion, is the same. Some of these things are corrupt, and some of these people have pushed people away, and I've been hurt by it, and, I've seen other people who have been pushed away, and I just want to tell you, that's not who God is. I didn't get through this because I love God. I got through this because God loves me. And I didn't do anything or be anyone special. I'm not shiny. I'm not anyone different from anyone else. You guys know me. I have made my fair share of mistakes and bad decisions, and I'm very down to earth. I'm very comfortable with who I am. I know that the Lord made me who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. And I got through this because He loves me, because He chose to sustain me. And God's love is for everybody. And it's not different for one person versus another. He literally sent His Son to this earth in human form to die a gruesome, awful, horrible death. Not something I could do. I couldn't send my son into that situation. No way. Nope. But He did that for us because he just wants us to be free from sin and live with Him in eternity in this beautiful, beautiful place. That's why He did what He did. And the expectation is not that we would sign our lives away on some contract to follow a religion. It's not that we would change everything about who we are. He made you who you are, and you're beautiful, and you're wonderful. He says that in the Bible. We are beautifully and wonderfully made in His image. And I hope you can see, I hope you can look in my eyes, I hope you can watch my videos, I hope you can see that this year you've seen who I am, and you've heard me talk, and you know that I'm not making this up. I am not just somebody who's drank the Kool-Aid. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm not. I'm really just trying to share with you guys out of the love that I have for you, that God loves you too. And I don't ever want to see any of you have to go through anything that's no fun or negative or scary or bad or even just new without that love, that everlasting love that God has for you, just waiting for you. He's just waiting for you. And He's not waiting for you to do anything except believe and love him too. That's all he wants, is for you to notice that he loves you. He just wants you to just take a minute, notice that he's waiting for you to believe in him because he loves you. That's all. He's not waiting for anything else. He's not waiting for you to start dressing differently or doing your hair differently. He's not waiting for you to have your tattoos removed. He's not waiting for you to take your earrings out. He's not waiting for you to sit down and read his book every single day for some certain amount of time, or purchase a whole bunch of how-to Christian life books. He's not waiting for you to change the music on your iPhone. He's waiting for your heart. That's all. And what he has to give you in return for that is forever in heaven. And even before we get to the heaven part, he gives you unimaginable strength on earth. Unimaginable strength. Faith that can move mountains. I've moved a mountain this year. I've moved a mountain. It was a really big, stubborn, painful mountain. Climbing it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. There were times that I looked back and I said, what on earth am I doing? Can I even make it? There were times I looked behind me and I saw the other people climbing it with me fall. And they didn't make it. There were times I wondered, why me? Why am I still going? And to be at the peak, looking down at everything that I have done this year. From the moment I heard you have cancer to the moment I heard you do not have cancer. I moved a mountain. And I'm just so passionate about that, about my faith, about my God. Remember, I said my faith is not some big, shiny, special thing that only I can have, or that I worked for, or that I'm special for. It's just a moment in my life where I realized that there's a God who loves me and wants to give me everything. And I believed in him. And that's all it took. That's all it took. And I want that for everyone that I love. And I want that for everyone that will ever see this video. Because for me, it was cancer. But every last one of us has something that we're struggling with. We all have a mountain somewhere. We all might face future mountains. Of course we will. The world's full of them. But I just appreciate you taking a minute or a few minutes to listen to what I had to say. And again, please know that I in no way judge any of you, and I love you all. And whatever you continue to believe or choose to believe or do with your own faith or your own heart is completely your choice. I'm not trying to force any thoughts or feelings on anyone, but I just felt this deep need to share with you guys everything that I was thinking laying here on my pillow. So I'm gonna sign off here, and I'm definitely gonna have a more celebratory video in the future, kind of when I get these thoughts together about what I've heard today, and really let it sink in that I did this. It's done. There's still some things to come in the following year, a couple of surgeries to get, some reconstruction going on, and I'm gonna have a hysterectomy just to prevent ovarian cancer, because who needs that? But yeah, so I still have a few little hurdles ahead of me. And I'm definitely not going to stop making videos, because I love chatting with you guys and letting you know what's going on, and I just love the support, and I love sharing my life with you. So thank you for your love, thank you for your support, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.